Hazur, on behalf of all the participants in today's program, if it is possible for Hazur to share with us the most exciting events of his latest tour in Indonesia.
I think you have been watching these tours, the programs on television, and there is not much else to report. But one thing I must say, that God seems to have revolutionized things in Indonesia. The Jamaat has progressed since I became Khalifa from 10,000 to at least 200,000. And they say it's 1 million. Because of lack of contact, they gradually shifted away. So apart from them, there are new possibilities which have been opened now. A king of a sultanate in Indonesia, who is the king of 1 million people. He became Ahmadi with the grace of Allah, and then he brought some of his relatives and influential people there along with him, and they prayed behind me, and they also seem to be well influenced. So he has made a vow that inshallah he'll convert the whole of his kingdom of 1 million into Ahmadis within a year or so. Similarly, there are great hopes in the Indonesian people to work with recharge batteries, and the way they are determined to preach, I think within next 2-3 years, inshallah, they will become greater in number than Pakistani Ahmadis in Pakistan. So the hopes are very high, both theirs and mine. So inshallah, I think this will become a really historic tour. God has so designed. I am the first caliph to have ever visited Indonesia. They wanted very much, they requested every other caliph, but the government wouldn't permit. So this time Allah opened the way. And this happened largely because, of course, after Allah had so designed, largely because of Mr. Dawam Lahorjo. I don't know why he came here a few months ago, but he came on his own and interviewed me. So perhaps he had the impression that he would detect some flaws in our ideology, etc., and go back and tell the Indonesian people that I have met him myself. But during the 1-hour session, he was completely transformed. He's a very honest and brave person. So when he went there, because he exerted influence over the Indonesian government, and the Speaker of the Assembly is a close friend of his, he's a very powerful person. So he saw to it that with his influence over the Speaker and the religious ministry, etc., they invited me officially. The government of Indonesia invited me, and I met the President and the Speaker and all the other important personages there. And with the grace of Allah, I can say that it was very successful with the grace of Allah, and inshallah you will see the results of this success in the future.
Dawam Lahorjo, was he a journalist or who?
Dawam?
Yes.
He is the chief of the second largest religious organization called Ahmediyya. there are two religious organizations which cover almost all Indonesia. One is greater in number, which is called, I don't know, it's a mixture of different ulama, orthodox ulama. And the second one in number is Muhammadiyah. So he is the chief of Muhammadiyah organization.